Hi, Heather Berryhill here. Welcome back to my home kitchen. Okay, it's March Madness and I've got a great recipe for you to take to your next event. It's an Italian sausage appetizer bread and it's really good, really easy to make, so let me show you how. So the first thing we're going to do is take a whole roll of Italian sausage and just add it to a skillet. So what I like to use are these Rhodes just white bread, and they're come in, they're kind of a log. And you just pull them out, thaw them, and then they will rise on their own. So this has been rising for probably about 4 hours. So I just put it into like a greased pan. I'm gonna lightly flour my countertop. And then I'm gonna take the dough and just roll it out onto the floured surface. I'm gonna make sure I get a little bit of flour on my rolling pin. And then I'm just gonna roll it out into just a really long kind of a rectangle piece. So I like to grease the bottom of my cookie sheet before I put parchment paper down because it helps that parchment lay down easier. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and take our thawed bread that had time to rise, and then we rolled it out, and we're just gonna take it and put it on top of the parchment paper on the cookie sheet. So I've got some softened cream cheese here, so I'm gonna add that to a bowl. And then I'm just gonna put in 2 cloves of minced garlic. So now you're just gonna take that softened cream cheese and mix all of that minced garlic up inside. And we're just gonna spread it. Once you've got this all spread evenly, you're ready to add on the other ingredients. So I've got this browned Italian sausage. I drained a little bit of the fat off of it, and now I'm just gonna sprinkle it all the way down the center of the dough. I've got some sliced Greek Kalamata olives, and I'm just gonna sprinkle those on top of the sausage. So I've got some roasted red bell peppers. You can just buy these in a jar. They also come in like a fire roasted that's really good. These were a little too big for what I want, so I'm gonna chop them up in pieces. This has lots of color, I love it. Now we're just gonna take that grated Swiss cheese. I do like to grate fresh cheese. It makes all the difference. Don't use the packaged kind because they treat it with all kinds of things to keep it from sticking together. Fresh grated is always better. Just start to roll the sides, and then I like to do a little tuck on one side, tuck on the other. Now you want to flip it over so that it's seam side down. So you end up with just this pretty log. Okay, you can brush it with some water if you want to. I just like to brush it with a little bit of olive oil. Now all you need to do is top it with some poppy seeds, and this just really makes it super pretty as it bakes. Now all you need to do is just add a few slits. So into a 400-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. Okay, I've let the Italian loaf kind of cool down a little bit, and I'm transferring it to a cutting board. And I think the easiest way to cut this is to use a pizza cutter. And just the cheese is all melted and got the poppy seeds on top. So delicious. So there you have it, an Italian sausage appetizer bread to take to your next March Madness event. For more recipes like this, go to the Reesers.com website or follow me on Instagram at JustMeHeatherB.